Hey, let me start with a very common confusion here. People often say, I want to start a BPO. But when you ask them what type, they're not sure whether it's a front office or back office. And this confusion matters more than you think. Because choosing the wrong one at the beginning can increase the cost, slow down client acquisition, and create unnecessary pressure for your business. So in this video, I will explain the difference between front office BPO and back office BPO in the simplest possible way with real examples. Make sure you watch this video till the end because the last point will help you decide which one makes more sense for your business as a beginner. Now let's start with the first point here, front office BPO. Front office BPO includes all work that involves direct interaction with customers. This usually means voice, chat, or email communication. Typical front office services include customer support calls, inbound and outbound calling, appointment scheduling, lead qualification, chat support, and email support. For example, any international customer calls customer care to the bank or telecom company or e-commerce brand, and someone answers the call. That work is handled by a front office BPO. See, front office work is communication heavy or people dependent and visible to the client's end customers. Now let's talk about the second point here, that is back office BPO. Back office BPO includes work that happens behind the scene without any direct customer interaction. For example, it includes data processing, data entry, billing support, payroll processing, document verification, KYC checks, resume screening, insurance processing, or accounting support, and HR operations. For example, any international staffing company may outsource resume screening and interview scheduling to any BPO company. Or a healthcare company may outsource insurance verification and billing follow-ups, or any accounting firm may outsource bookkeeping or reconciliation tasks. See, back office work is mostly process driven, less dependent on communication, and more focused on accuracy and turnaround time. Now, this brings us to our third point. Let's separate the two, front office and back office. Front office BPO focuses on communication and experience, whereas back office BPO focuses on process and accuracy. Front office teams speak directly with customers, whereas back office teams support operations silently in the background. Importantly, front office teams require strong spoken English, confidence, and soft skills, whereas back office requires attention to detail, documentation, and consistency. So, which is easier to start with? Now, this is where most beginners make mistake. Many founders think front office BPO is easier because it looks more active and visible. But in reality, front office BPO comes with higher pressure. You need stronger communication skills, better training, stricter quality controls, and faster response times because you are directly representing the client's brand. Well, back office BPO, on the other hand, is usually easier to start for beginners. It requires fewer people, less infrastructure, and lower operational stress. In fact, it's also easier to standardize and scale step by step. So, what do usually clients prefer? Now, let's look at this from the client's perspective. Clients don't choose front office or back office randomly, they choose based on the risk and control. Here, new vendors are often trusted first with back office work. Once trust is built, clients gradually move them to front office responsibilities. That's why many successful BPOs start with back office services and later expand into front office support. Take a quick pause here. If this explanation is helping you clearly understand the difference between front office and back office BPO, subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. It helps reaching more beginners who are trying to understand this industry without any confusion. Now let's continue. Now let's discuss the most important point here, which one you should choose to start with. If you're new and on a limited budget and building step by step, back office BPO usually makes more sense. If you already have strong communication skills, training systems, and confidence in handling live clients, front office BPO can work for you. See, the mistake here is choosing on what sounds attractive instead of what fits your current capability. By the way, if you ever need any help in international client acquisition or business development, marketing, or sales, my WhatsApp number is mentioned on the screen. So, front office and back office BPO are not competitors, they are basically stages in the business. The founders who choose correctly at the beginning reduce stress, save money, and grow faster. And the ones who choose emotionally spend months fixing avoidable mistakes, and that choice quietly decides who survives in the business. In this video, I will take you a leap and I will see you in the next one.